the buttons on this side.
It's recording now.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay, but let me get, because I don't sit like that. I sit like more like facing you, not like an asshole like some people. So I need to make sure that when
Am I sitting like an asshole? Should I face
I mean, you always face away from me, so that's different. Yeah, you do.
So what's on your mind?
I feel good. Feels like we're doing a check-in. Most people don't know what check-ins are because they don't live in a commune. Or in an intentional community. Do you like check-ins?
No.
Did you ever do check-ins before you moved to your first community?
No.
Like, did you know of them?
No.
Why do you not like them?
Because I think I'm bad at them.
Or is it because you always want to talk about somebody that's in the room?
It's literally my worst nightmare to share my own thoughts about myself in front of other people.
It's funny that you're on the show, though. What did you think?
But nobody's here. I don't see anybody watching. Like, being on stage is
like
different.
I'm a dog?
What?
Like I'm a dog?
Well, like a group of people.
Oh.
I prefer
one-on-one
nobody's here. Or small groups.
Uh-huh.
But just like, the check-ins always happen in a group of people where it's not necessary. I mean, I guess we do check-ins, and I still don't like it when we do check-ins. Like
at the moon
ceremonies? Like a friend group.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a our neighbors, or we're all in the same community.
You just prefer to talk like this where I constantly interrupt you. That makes you feel comfortable, right?
Being interrupted?
Yeah, like a check-in is just like everybody's fucking quiet. And then everybody's looking at you and you just like have everybody, it's like the attention thing. It's like 100% everybody's focus is on you.
Yeah, that does make me uncomfortable.
That's what I'm trying to say. You like the Italian kind of
and then I have to be like real about how I'm feeling while everyone's focused on me. It just feels like they're just like manipulating me. I feel manipulated. Or it's like
therapy where it's like, oh, this person doesn't really want to hear my shit. They're just like, this is just the thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
But maybe we should tell people what a check-in is. You want to tell everybody what a check-in is?
I don't want to talk about this.
Are you going to be like this? You should go drink your whiskey and then come back.
This is a stupid topic.
Okay. So what's on your mind?
It's a good starting point, though.
The train is leaving the station. Okay, well, I'm officially single. And okie dokie artichoke will never have the same meaning again for me. You cannot do that the entire time. You cannot itch your triggers while we're fucking shooting a show.
Mosquito bite, okay.
Whatever creepy crawlies, like, bit you. What's on your mind?
Wait, you didn't finish your thought. You said you're officially single.
I said I'm officially
Are you putting out a public service
service
announcement?
Public service? That's a little different.
So how did your becoming single even happen?
Well, I think there was a lot of like breaking up and then like, don't you feel like most breakups don't just have like a specific time and date? It's not like at the time of death where it's like, that's very clear. Breakups are kind of like, you know, where you're like, have a bucket that's like got a little leak and it's like full of water. And then at some point you realize it's got like, you know, a quarter of the bucket has water. And then it's like, and then at which point did it really become empty? I don't know. Like, it didn't have like an absolute, it was just like we were talking and then not talking and then talking.
I think there's a correlation between how healthy the relationship was and how murky the breakup is. The healthier, the more clear. The more unhealthy, the more murky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think anybody has healthy relationships anymore?
I had one.
Do you know anybody currently that is in a healthy relationship?
That is in one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's not like 90 years old?
I think so.
Or their partner isn't dead. Like, I'm not a widow. You know?
So
it's easy to be in a perfect
people.
Relationship when your husband is dead. I'm just saying.
That's not a relationship.
I mean, but just saying like, oh, we're so happy together. It's like, yeah, well,
But they're not together.
there might have been issues that would have surfaced had, he not
Oh
driven.
my god. Your body believes every word you say? It's like your body keeps the score. Is that written by the same person?
No, this is an older book. Way, way older book.
Is it about
And I
trauma
bet
too?
that guy...
He stole from this book.
100%.
Oh my
100%.
god.
He totally stole. And
Wait,
is a
this
woman.
is a woman.
This
I was
is
just
a
saying,
woman.
of course.
No,
oh my
like,
god, when was this fucking shit published?
It's
are you fucking...
70s or some shit.
She's like, she's been like, oh, I've been saying this forever. She's like, hold on, a man hasn't said it yet, so let me just...
It is invalid until a man has said it. I'm very sexist, for those that don't know. Like, there's certain things... Like, I'm neutral, like, I don't care, but if I care... that it's a man or a woman that does certain things. Like, do you have things that you're like, I only want a man or a woman to do this thing?
Yes.
Like what?
Like, get a massage?
You want a?
I want a woman. I did go to a man.
And what happened? Did he touch your butt?
No, that's not true. I would get
Okay,
a massage.
have you ever been
I would get a massage from a man.
Have you ever been into a massage where they're massaging you and it's like, it's always like a full body massage and you're always naked, right?
Except for the first massage I got. I didn't know you were supposed to get naked.
So what did you...
I just left my underwear on. Just my underwear. And then
Did
the
they say
person...
anything?
Like, she pulled
kept
the
rolling it
blanket
down?
back and she was like, oh, okay, well, I guess you don't want... you just don't want that. And I was like... And I was
Happy
like,
ending?
please just tell me what I'm supposed to do. Was I supposed to get naked? Like, nobody gave me any instructions. I just got sent in there. I have no idea what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Did you say that? Did you say, like, please tell me what to do?
No, I was terrified. I just, sat there in shame and, felt really bad that I didn't get, my butt
But
massage.
did you know that it wasn't that you were supposed to have left more clothes on? Like, she wasn't like, oh, and then maybe you thought, like, oh,
No.
shit, I was meant to leave my bra on as
No,
well.
I knew.
Oh, okay.
I could tell. I have really strong, correct intuition.
Well,
I'm always right.
Sometimes. Okay, but there's that thing where I'm never sure if I'm molested or not when I'm getting a massage because this has happened with men and women. Well, the one woman did have a little mustache, but were they can you make two fists like this is your butt? And this is the legs, and as they come up the legs, right, in your buttholes right here, they they're coming up, and it's
That's too close.
Their finger is almost touching the butthole, and then there's a point where you're
that's too close.
and then you're not sure. You're like, did they glide over it? Nobody's put their thumb in my butthole, but it's been very close, and that makes me uncomfortable. Is that normal?
No, you're definitely getting molested on the massage table.
Maybe this is why I don't like massages.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
Well, you laughed first.
Because your face. I can't just just look at your face and not laugh.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But no, there's certain things. If I go to a gynecologist, I want it to be a woman, right?
Oh, for sure. 100%. I would never.
But if I'm getting
that.
heart surgery, I'd prefer a man. They've just been doing it for longer. Women just got into the medical field, in terms of being a head surgeon.
Logic does not check out.
Really?
It's not it's not like knowledge transfers
don't want,
from man to
student.
man.
I don't want no.
There's old women surgeons out there.
Yeah, but I think that they just do less. They do less surgeries. The man surgeon will have more
I got
experience.
surgery by a man who I had to get the surgery redone by a woman.
But wasn't heart surgery, was it?
No. But it was in the abdomen region.
Yeah, I just think collectively sometimes, women are just better. It's just taking care. I'm not gonna get a mani. And that's not a manicure.
I understand.
I was just clarifying for some other viewers.
A nanny, but a male nanny.
Yeah. A chick with a dick. Wait, that's not right. Like a man that like should not have that job. Because like why would a man want that job? You know what I mean? It's very weird. Suspicious. I would not. And then what else? Like what is there any circumstance or thing that you're getting done that you prefer a man, you would not want a woman?
Getting done?
Like you're getting a service, you're buying, like paying for somebody to do something. Like you have your toilet's overflowing, is like shit squirting out everywhere, and you call the plumber, and like a 21-year-old girl comes over. How do you feel?
Fine.
Fine. So there's no scenario.
I
where
would
you
actually
prefer,
think a woman would be more competent, honestly.
She would know how to pull those tampons out that have clogged your pipes.
Yeah, she's more familiar with the things that actually clog the plumbing than the man is. You know? And then I could just be more real and be like, oh, I just flushed like 6 tampons down yesterday. I just like, they all just like fell out because like I was bleeding so hard I had to. Hi, yeah, my toilet is clogged. Uh-huh. Yeah. Do you happen to have any like female people, plumbers that you could is blonde is she blonde or brunette just by yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, no. I haven't flushed anything weird. It's just normal, you know. Yeah. I think it just might be an old system or some yeah. Mhm. Yeah, old house. Okay, great. Put so many.
What about like pilots? Like female pilots have just got in there. Like just. You hungry?
No.
It's just a heartache that like fell down in your tummy.
I don't know. I'm just afraid of flying. Like my flight anxiety only increases like literally every year. Like my flight back from Washington to Chicago was terrifying.
Is it just the landing or the whole thing?
The whole fucking thing. Like everything it's so horrible. Like I need to start taking like fucking Xanax or something or Prozac or.
But do you understand that like the likelihood of dying in a car accident is like.
Yeah. But like I've been in car accidents and I'm like. Okay, well that just happened. If the plane starts going, like what the fuck? There's nothing I can fucking do about it. Like I'm just going to die. I'm just gonna die.
What can you do in a car accident?
You're not gonna survive a plane crash. It's not gonna happen.
What about those children that just survived that crash in the Amazon? Where the whole plane crashed, everybody died, and there were 3 little kids, and they survived for like a whole month.
Okay, a whole month.
Like a very long time.
Okay.
That's why it was in the news.
Like, statistically, you're less likely to get in a plane crash. But statistically, you're like 100% guaranteed to die if you're in a plane crash than if you're in a car accident.
Maybe like 99.5.
Okay. I don't like those odds.
So you would rather, be like paralyzed from the waist down?
No.
Because, like, statistically,
I just need, like, some Valium or something for the next time I fly because I can't fucking handle it.
Isn't Valium for
It's
depression?
like a muscle relaxer.
Oh, I thought it's for depression. Xanax would be good. The best would be a sleeping pill. The best, I've been saying this forever.
A sleeping pill would be good.
Listen to the service. What would you pay for this? So you buy a ticket, you're flying to Africa, whatever. And you paid for your flight, and this is the time, and they text you, like, you pack your whole bag, and then they arrive. There's, like, 2 people. They come to your house with a van. You know where this is going.
No.
And then they give you a massage where they touch, no. So they're like, is this your luggage? You're like, yes, and this is my passport, and they like go over, they check everything, then they like take all your stuff to the van, and then you lay down, and then they just inject you with something, And then when you wake up, you're at your destination, except sometimes it would be fuck-ups, like with the luggage. And you'd be like, I'm not in Africa. I'm in fucking El Salvador. What the fuck is this shit? You know? And then you would have like a different person's luggage and you would be in the
0%.
Really?
I 0% want that. I don't want two people. No, like, cause like, what's gonna happen? Like, what happens in a fucking dentist's office? Like that. This is like times 1,000 of what the problems are that happens there. Like, people are always getting like dicks in their mouths on the chair in a dentist's office. That's who I don't want. I don't want a male
what
dentist.
Kind of dentist
I want a female dentist because
so
they
you
don't
can
have
get
dicks.
some labia in the mouth.
I feel like it's less likely to happen.
Hold on, like what dentist have you been going to? And what dentist trauma do you have? I mean, I have dentist trauma,
dude,
but I have never been asleep at the dentist, so I know that I didn't have any dicks in my mouth.
Open. Good. You gotta.
But anyway,
So
speaking
this is
of
very new.
dentists and flights, I never used to have dentist or flying trauma, and now I can't do either of them. Like, I don't think I'll ever go to a dentist again. Like, I looked into just buying shit so that I could clean my own teeth. Like, I don't want to ever go back there.
Okay, you can't just like gloss over this topic. We need to.
I never got a dick in my mouth at the dentist, but it's like you know,
If they put you fully
women
under.
that put you under, and or like little kids. There's all these like terror stories of little kids, and like the dentist like their parents are like in the waiting room hearing their child screaming, and then sometimes they come in and they're like, "Why did you like pull his tooth out? That wasn't even what we talked about. Like, why did you do that?" And then the kid's like traumatized for the rest of their life.
Well, pulling a tooth out, the wrong tooth, and putting their dick in their mouth is not the same thing.
Well, I'm just saying, there's multiple levels of fucked up shit
That
with,
happens
like,
at the dentist.
with the dentist.
That's not just the dentist. That's like literally. I watched this whole show where they talked about like in surgeries, like pre-op, where then anesthesiologist like already put you under, and now you're waiting, and then there's like this little room that you go into where like before they take you to the main surgery room, and there's been like videos of doctors that go in there and they like will have sex with a person that's like
Oh my God.
asleep. This is why I never have done a full whatever it's called surgery, and I never will unless it's like like there's just no way like I'm gonna die, because you can always get local instead and it's less risky as well, and then you don't get to have a dick in your mouth or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think also like getting a dick in your mouth while they're cleaning your teeth or like filling like it's like that's the area where they're working. They can't put a dirty dick in the mouth. But this is you made this up. This is not. Do you know anybody that this has happened to?
I mean...
And if you're asleep, how would you know that happened? I guess there's the flavor.
I've seen it happen, like, on TV shows.
Therefore,
Where
it
it's
must
like,
be
you're
true.
just, like, kind of, like, waking up and, like, the dentist is, like, putting their belt on. And you're just like, wait, what? What's happened? And it's, like, a man waking up or something, too. It's, like, not even a woman.
And you're like, have that asparagus flavor. So wait, the Flytron, like, okay, but for real, I have been getting that too, because I had a couple of very rough landings, and then after that, you know, and then I watched, like, all the news stuff that was like...
No, I can't even talk about it. Don't even tell me. You know what the problem is? I watched this documentary that was, like, talking about plane crashes, and, like, all the ones that happened, and then it was specifically going back and saying why the flight failed. And I was just like, why am I watching this? I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that movie Sully? With Tom Hanks? It was like, it happened in real life. It was like, they had to land, the birds went into the engine, and then they had to do an emergency landing. They landed the plane in the Hudson River in, like, New York.
Oh, yeah. I read this.
And I was just like, right before the flight, I'm like, I need a movie. Okay, Tom Hanks, it'll be good. Download. Went in there, I fucking watched that movie on the flight. And then, like, when I got off the flight, like, I didn't know it was a fucking movie about a fucking plane crashing.
Yeah, you should read the...
And then when I got off, I didn't have time. I had so much time to download it right before I went on the flight. And then when I, like, walked off the flight, I just felt, like, so close to, like, everyone that was on that flight with me, you know? I was like...
You were, like, hugging everybody, and everybody was, like, giving you weird looks.
But this one time before I had flight anxiety, this lady sitting next to me was fucking terrified. I was like, are you okay? And like I held her hand, and she was so scared, and I like held her hand. It was really sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then did she ask for your number?
No, it was like obviously she was just fucking terrified, and I was just like,
there to comfort her.
I was living in a place where I was like surrounded by like love and people who could communicate well. I mean, there were a couple of people that really sucked, but like most people were really great. And so, like, I was just in this good place in my life where I'm not anymore, and I'll probably never get back there. And so now I just have anxiety, and I trust no one, and I hate everybody.
Should probably take that back. I'm looking for a new co-star in the show.
It's so fucking hot in here. Can we, like...